Have Sharon McBride, who is the secretary on the GPMTD Board of Trustees, and Patty Sterling Polk, who is a trustee on the GPMTD Board of Trustees. We also have Chris Ahart and Jeff Hare, who is on our Board of Trustees. They could not be here today, but Chris serves as our vice chair, and Jeff Hare is the treasurer. I also wanted to give a shout out to our general manager, Doug Rolfs. He's hiding back there. Nick Standifer, who is being our unofficial photographer today, and he also is our assistant general manager at CityLink. Marcellus Somerville, who's right next to me, president and CEO of the Peoria Friendship House. Chip Bates, who's a program manager at the Peoria Friendship House. And then we also have Vanessa Dixon here, who's representing the union. She is the VP of the ATU 416. Thank you for being here. We have Josh Marshall, who's the Kroger store manager here at this Kroger location. And then we also have some members of this year's Stuff a Bus committee here, Desiree Carlson from CityLink. We have unofficially a member of the Stuff a Bus committee, but very vital for me and helping me out, which is Dennis Kaufman. He's right over there. He's been a huge help to me so far this year. We also have Robert Caruth from Cumulus Radio. I don't think he is here, but Lyle Arnold, who is with WMBD WYZZ TV. We also have members of the WMBD WYZZ News and Creative staff, which you guys are representing. And Corey Siebens, who's the president of the ATU Local 416, who couldn't be here today. Steve Risch from ATU and also the CityLink General Foreman. And then we also have representatives from Kroger, Eric Halverson, and Joe Starlin. So thank you to everyone who serves on the committee. We couldn't do this every year without the support of our committee members. And now I'm going to invite Ms. Sharon up here to come forward and speak to you all.
Wow, there's so many people here right now. We could hold the store hostage. We'd have to organize quicker than we usually do, though, I think. But it's cool that it's 34 years for the Stuff-A-Bus, and it started with drivers and...
The call parked for the meat and seafood department on 119.
Okay, I'll go on. Going door to door and collecting it, and it has grown so much over these years that we fill a bus and then some vans often too with the food. When the bus pulls up and you see it loaded to the ceiling, for me it's an emotional experience. It speaks so much for our community, and I've even been known to get tears in my eyes when I see it. It's just awesome. Last year, excuse me.
The call parked for the meat and seafood department on 119.
Okay, people, put away the phones. Last year it was all a monetary donation process, and we collected $17,393, which is very impressive, and we're able to feed families for several months through Friendship House. This year we got a 10-ton load donation we're trying to reach, and we can weigh them. Yes. First we cheat. They weigh the bus and then they weigh the filled bus, which is better than doing a can by can or doing math. Anyway, it's going to be so cool to see this all happen again. And last week we had a meeting, and Emily was telling us how we're running it. It was like, wow, we're back to normal on one big thing in Peoria. And it was so neat to see it and know people will respond. And for now, I'll turn it over to Marcellus. God, I feel short.
Okay. Well, thank you. I want to start by saying thank you to the people that make this possible, right? 34 years, wow. Very grateful for the amount of years that we've been able to do it. This is her baby in a sense. I always tell her that year after year that I've been a part of it. And I'm happy to be a part of it, right? I want to thank Miss Courtney Foster. She helps me day in and day out at the Peoria Friendship House. I want to thank one of my president, right, of the board, who's here, John Gladstone, for all his efforts in volunteering and love for Peoria Friendship House and our mission. Peoria Friendship House to me means everything. It's an organization that we feel as though we empower the families that come through our building. We give them an opportunity towards hope, and we send them on a path towards prosperity. And we, in the midst of all that, we feel as though we're doing the work of Jesus Christ by simply giving love, guidance, spiritual help, mental help, you can name it, right, from all throughout our programs. And we're grateful for this opportunity to bring Peoria together, for one, to be able to give towards a great organization and stuff our pantry for months to come. So thank you, and we're grateful for it.
Thank you. This food drive would not be a success without our long-time partnership with Kroger. We have all of the Kroger stores in Peoria and the one in East Peoria that participate, and we're very grateful for their continued support of Stuff of Us. I would now like to invite Josh Marshall from Kroger to come forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Emily. Kroger, we're very proud to be a part of this, and we're even more excited that it is back in person this year. You know, this is a very important event to our community, and we share the Stuff of Us commitment to fight hunger. We are very proud to support the Friendship House, and as they say at the Friendship House, together we can accomplish great things. And that's the spirit we hope to inspire from our community partners and our guests as they see the donation boxes around town, or maybe they're driving by and they see a bus parked in one of our parking lots. These are the reasons that Kroger created the Zero Hunger, Zero Waste campaign, and we're working hard to end hunger in the communities that we serve. And this is a perfect example. In that effort and spirit, we offer the first donation to the 2021 Stuff of Us of these 100 cases of food. We are excited to do that, and we hope to exceed the goal of 10 tons. So, Emily, I'll be working with you to make sure that happens.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
So just a few more items to go over. On November 19th, we will be hosting the 8th annual Day of Stuffing at the Kroger on Lake, which is off of, what road is that?
Lake.
Sheridan, yeah. From 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Normally we would be there for 12 hours, but we have another commitment that night, so we're not able to be out there all day. That is Stuff of Us related. So we encourage people on that day if they're hosting their own food drive, to come and drop off their donations if they would like, so that we can really start seeing the bus fill up that day. It'll be about halfway point through the food drive, so it's a really great opportunity to see the progress that we've made up to that point. Along with the Kroger stores in Peoria and East Peoria, there are several other locations that are serving as drop-off locations. We actually have a lot more than we normally do this year, so I really encourage you to go to our website, to the Stuff of Us page. We have a list of all of those on there, where you can see where else you can donate besides here at Kroger. Please, Mom, I already went ahead of myself here. Go to our website for more details, and I also encourage you to like our Stuff of Us Facebook page, because we post on there almost every single day during the food drive. It's facebook.com/StuffOfUsPeoria, and you are going to start seeing a lot of content on there now. Now I just want to say thank you, and please join us this year in collecting 10 tons of food for the 34th annual Stuff of Us food drive. And also, after this is over, I'm sure that people are going to want maybe some interviews and/or pictures. I want pictures. So I would like to have some people kind of stick around for a little bit so we can get some pictures out of the way. And then after that, I think we're going to be loading all of this food up onto the CityLink bus, which is just outside. So please stick around for just a little bit while we finish everything up. But that concludes the press conference. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.